All right, so now I'm going to be covering Competency 3. That was a letter to an elected official. I chose to write to Governor Brian Kemp in regards to the current mental health crisis going on in our state right now. It has been going on for a while, but as you guys probably know, we are number 50 in all of the states. We're in last place in regards to resources for mental health. I chose to focus specifically on adolescents just because that's who I've been mainly working with at my agency, DFACS. We did have a personal experience where we had a call and the boy was basically just out of control and the mom was at her wit's end and called the Georgia Crisis Hotline. And he ended up going to the ER and then went to a facility in Atlanta where he got his meds upped a little bit, and then he went back home and was doing the same thing, breaking out of windows. And I don't think that's a unique situation. I think this is going on all over. And what I wrote to him about specifically in regards to funding was the fact that he cut, it was $5.9 million reduction in funding for a crisis respite care. It was four crisis respite care centers that were supposed to be built in the state of Georgia. But he cut all of that, so nothing's going to be built. He cut the $5.9 million. So basically, I was asking for him not to cut that, just to put it back. So we could have that because that would be great. I know with situations like this one, he has autism, and they called a place in Savannah and they said they could not take him because they don't accept clients who have autism. So there's always something that's keeping them back, whether it's funding, whether it's their insurance type, whether it's their diagnosis. There's just always something. So we even had the thought to suggest to them, hey, maybe you should move out of state because they would have better resources there because they're a military family and they have that option, which is really sad. And I think it's awful that we even had to think that, but it's what me and my supervisor both kind of thought, because I mean, if we're number 50 in the US, then I mean, there's really nothing here for you besides going to the ER and then coming right back. So it is unfortunate. I just went on to explain this in more detail in the slides. How can it apply to my agency? Well, that boy was a big thing that I just explained. And I don't think it's unique again. And yeah, I just wanted to just bring it to the governor's attention how big of a deal this is, and how this was not an isolated situation by any means. This is going on all the time. 4 out of 5 children do not receive the mental health services they need in our state, which is awful. So hopefully this helps, and I've already mailed it to him, so we'll see. Thank you.